Japan, the country of megacities and bullet trains. Public transport has never been more convenient. But what about travel outside the cities? Well, nothing beats a drive through Japan's spectacular countryside. Come along with us as we drive south to the beautiful area of Shizuoka and find out everything you need to know about the driving experience in Japan.
Alright, we're on our way to Shizuoka at the moment. I think if anyone thinks about Japan, one of the first things that comes to mind is the bullet train. And if you are going to any kind of major attraction or city in Japan, it's definitely the way to go. But if you are going to some of these other areas which are in the countryside, it's probably best to get a car. All you need is an international driving permit and you're ready to hire a car. We always get ours from Toyota, but there are a bunch of other companies you can hire from, including one like Nico Nico, which is probably the cheapest in Japan. Now we're almost at our first destination in Shizuoka. It's Izu Skyline. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful drives in Japan, so let's go and see what all the hype is about.
Feeling in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right, and make up for what I've lost.
We just hopped off Izu Skyline and now we're on to our next spot in Shizuoka, which is Joren Falls. Beautiful waterfall here. But first, this is a perfect time to talk about tolls.
Yeah.
Tolls in Japan.
Yeah. The Izu Skyline we were just on, it cost, what, 700-ish yen? But we got to the end of it and it was free. Hi. Konnichiwa.
チャージです。チャージフリー。そうですか。オリンピックの期間中。
ありがとうございます。すごい。
So yeah, if you're driving in Japan, expect tolls. They usually are around maybe 2,000 yen for about 2 hours of driving, but they can vary.
So personally, one of the best things about traveling in Japan for me is coming out to these countryside towns. They're just so quaint and so beautiful, and the drive is just so nice.
Oh my gosh, what is that? Be careful of the G-Suns.
Whether or not there's a destination, it's just really nice to drive through. But today we do have a destination, and it's a waterfall. So let's go check it out.
So you live in the dream, you should see it through someone else's side. Running out of time for so long. Hello, 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 yeah. Now I'm running out of so long. Hello, 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 yeah. Hope I got the time to tell you. Hello, 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 yeah.
So, we tried wasabi ice cream because this area in Shizuoka is the #1 producing area of wasabi in Japan. Don't know if I would get it again.
Aimee's done me dirty. Look at this. Anyway, it's wasabi flavor.
But yeah, wasabi ice cream, a solid 5 out of 10. It was good soft serve ice cream, but it left a really funny wasabi aftertaste in your mouth. Yeah, okay, let's go. We are people of class. When you come to Japan, you get, of course, the most Japanese food possible. McDonald's. 行きましょう。
行きましょう。
Lost in the sight of you alone. Here I'll stay till dawn. The breeze in the sky sings me a song. Here I'll stay till dawn.
Alright, we're on our way home now. There is one other thing to show you which is super important, which is how to fill up when you're renting a car in Japan. But first, while we're on the way there, two important points that we should make is one, in general, Japanese drivers are really nice and considerate. One thing in particular they do that is really nice is that when someone is considerate and lets them in, they use their hazard lights to show thanks, which is really nice and different compared to the road rage, which we've usually seen in places like Sydney. As you can see, we have come back in towards the city and we've hit some congestion. So this is a good example of why we definitely recommend driving and renting a car in Japan. If you want to go to lesser known areas, go to the countryside, don't do it if you're just going to stick to the cities. There's perfectly good public transport in Japan. You will just get congestion and it'll be really hard to find a car parking spot.
$4640円でございます。はい、ありがとうございます。1万円お預かりいたします。
That was expensive. Super expensive. Alright, the last thing that needs to be done is to fill up with a full tank of fuel before returning the car. There's two kinds of petrol stations in Japan, self-service and fully serviced. We usually go to the ones with attendants because, well, it's convenient. At the bare minimum, you just need to know 3 Japanese words. こんばんは。満タンレギュラーお願いします。
はい、お支払い方法どうされます？
現金？
現金で。
はい、現金で。はい、じゃあ下の方開けて。はい、ゴミとかありましたらお捨てしておきますよ。
ありますけど、結構多い。
いいですよ。はい、
いや
大丈夫です。
すみません。すみません。
はい。
And with that, our day out driving has come to an end. If you want to travel off the beaten track in Japan, we'd definitely recommend hiring a car. And if you like content about Japan, make sure to hit subscribe. See you in the next one.